Hi, this is Patty Bianca of Natural Relief for Horse and Hound, and my dog Whiskey and I are here at Tranquility Farm Equestrian Education and Renewal Center in Thurmont, Maryland, showing you how to massage your dog. In this segment, we're going to finish off the last part of the dog, showing you how to massage the rump, the hamstring area, at the side of the thigh and down the leg. Okay. Now, we're going to ask her to stand up a little bit for this. In order to begin, we're going to warm up the whole area with some nice light percussion, just all through the rump, down the back if you could reach it, and the thigh. As much percussion as you feel your dog needs to warm that muscle area up, and that might depend on how tight it feels. In very active dogs, it might be a lot more tight. In very inactive dogs, nice and supple, and they'll need very little. Remember to keep your hand loose and bouncy and your fingers loose. And once that's done, we'll start about 1 inch over from the spine and right behind the hip, and we're going to apply a series of zigzagging moves going out toward the tail, and during that at heavy pressure, and going down every inch or so, depending on the size of your dog, down toward, and I'm going to ask Whiskey to stand up so you can see, just about here. So just continue to zigzag, locating any spasms and treating them with direct pressure, either thumb or finger, light for 10, moderate for 15, and heavy for 20. Going down, doing that on each line. When you're done that, you'll want to close off those lines with heavy percussion and maybe give a few extra taps on the areas that you treated. And that treats the gluteus medius and the gluteus superficialis. There's a spot right here that is another important pressure point, and we're going to give that some special attention. Just give it a few extra percussions. Give it a direct pressure treatment. It's about 1 inch from the tail set here. Light, moderate, and heavy, remembering to back out the 0 in between each of those levels. And then finish it up with nice, heavy but loose percussion. And now we're going to go to the inside of the thigh. To do this, I'm going to ask Whiskey to lay on her side so that we can, Whiskey, lay on your side, so that you can see it a little better. There we go. There we go. There we go. Lots of kisses are completely appropriate in the massage sequence. Feel free to do that anytime you wish. Okay, now we're going to work on this middle spot, and Whiskey is perfectly marked to show you where we'll focus our attention. And here's white and brown. And we're going to start with respect. And she's a little ticklish, so, and nervous on her side, so we're going to be very gentle. Light. Okay. Light, moderate, come on Whiskey, it's okay, and heavy. And then we will cat paw, use that cat paw technique. Light, moderate, and heavy. And on the heavy pass, we will use direct pressure to treat any muscle spasms that we find along the way. Continuing the cat paw up and treating as you go. Then we will, it's okay. She's a little nervous on her side, and we'll let her get up in a second. Heavy compress up and down, just to close off that muscle and reassure your dog. Whenever he or she gets nervous, they can be control freaks, and that's completely normal. Okay, you want to get up now? Are you comfortable? You okay? All right. Okay, now we're going to go to the middle of the back of the thigh, right here where that line is, and we're going to use compression to open that muscle up. This is called the semitendinosus. So we'll compress up light, down light, up moderate, down moderate, and up heavy, and down heavy. And then we'll go right in that groove in the middle and palpate up light, down light, moderate, down moderate, and up heavy. And on the heavy pass, once again, look for those muscle spasms and treat with direct pressure. When you get to the top, simply backhand compress heavy, down, and that closes that off. Now we'll come along to the side here. This is the bicep femoris and the tensor fasciolatae muscles right in here. And the sequence is very similar to what you did on the shoulder. We're going to begin in the back with some backhand compressions, light, and up at light, down at moderate, up at moderate, and down heavy, and up heavy. And then we'll go light, moderate, and heavy. And then find the groove, and then palpate down or compress down these sides to balance it off, and look for the groove right in between those muscles, which we will palpate light, moderate, and down light, and up heavy, treating for any muscle spasms with direct pressure as we go. And then we'll close that off and close this off. Now we're going to move along to the patella. The patella is very bony, so you won't be using any kind of warming up techniques or treating techniques other than the cat paw. And this just helps loosen that area up. Start around the top of the leg here and just work your way up light and down light, up moderate, and down moderate, and up heavy, and down heavy. And that's all you need to do there. Now we're going to go down to the front of the leg, right down here. We're going to give it 3 moderate compressions. And once again, we're just going to very lightly palpate this back area, moderate palpating here, and moderate in the front. And then brush down to the toes with both hands whenever possible. That completes side 1 of the dog. And what we would do now is repeat the sequence on the opposite side, the entire sequence, and finish off with what is called the nerve stroke, where you just lightly brush down the entire dog's back once, twice, and 3 times. That finishes up the first side and the sequence on how to massage your dog. If after watching this you're too timid to massage the dog yourself, you may want to look for a certified canine massage therapist in your area so that your dog doesn't miss out on all the wonderful benefits that massage provides. Thank you for watching this instructional video, and best wishes to you and your furry friends.